welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. I'm Brogan and today I'm going to be doing a Fenty beauty review, and honestly I'm probably the like 500 millionth person to do this, but I had a couple requests to do it, so I'm doing it. Here I am doing it. I'm kicking in, doing it. So today I'm going to show you all the Fenty Beauty products that I own and show you me putting them on my face and some close-ups and some in-depth reviews. I have had a chance to actually use the products and use them a few times, to be fair, probably 500 times so far. Yeah, if you like these sort of review demo videos, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and I'd love it if you could subscribe before you leave. If you don't, I will be judging you. Yeah, if you want to see how I got this makeup using Fenty Beauty, then please just keep watching. So I'm obviously going to start with a primer, and I've just got my phone here. I'm looking on Sephora.com because I don't think Harvey Nicks actually has, well, I've not actually checked, but the Harvey Nicks website confuses me sometimes, so I'm just going to look on here to sort of see what it says that it does. So it says it's a shine stopping pore diffusing primer that smooths the way for a better foundation application and longer wear with an instant retouch effect. So it's sort of supposed to smooth your pores and sort of hydrate as well. So this is what the packaging looks like. Sorry, excuse the fake tan on my hands, that's awful. Orange fingers. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. It's in the same sort of component as the foundation, except this bit's like a nice pinky nude, and the actual colour itself is like a sort of whitey pinky colour, but once you put it on your skin it doesn't look like anything. So I take 2 pumps of that, which gives you about that much product. And it's not a like in comparison to the primer that I normally use, the Urban Decay one, it's nothing like that at all. It doesn't feel as thick, it feels more sort of like a moisturiser on the skin, but it does help to sort of smooth your pores and just make your face look like, once you've got your foundation on, it does kind of look like you've got a filter on your face. So I'm just going to rub that between my hands and start in the middle of my face. And my skin actually isn't looking the best at the minute. I've got like some breakouts, so hopefully this will give you sort of like an accurate representation of the coverage and stuff you can get with foundation. These are the 2 foundations that I've got. This is what it looks like. This one's a bit dirty. See, one is darker and one is lighter. So I've got the shade 130, which is this shade here, and I've also got the shade 290. So do make sure that you shake it up nice and good before you use it. 130, which is this one I have here, which is for when I'm pale, is for fair skin with warm yellow undertones, and the shade 290 is, I would say, if anyone uses the fake tan, the Bondi Sands tan, in ultra dark, colours are quite olivey and it's hard to find an olive foundation, so that is what I got this for. So this one is the shade 290, which is for medium to tan skin with neutral olive undertones. So it is really like an olivey foundation and it matches the fake tan really well. Medium coverage for sensitive, normal, dry and combination skin. The finish is a matte. This is a soft matte long wear foundation with buildable medium to full coverage in a boundary breaking range of shades, which is what caught my eye, especially this is what everyone's talking about. When I went into the store, to the stall in Harvey Nicks, I was so surprised by the amount of shades, and especially for, like, it is amazing that there's so many shades for darker skin, but it's also amazing that there's so many shades for really, really pale skin. I've seen on the internet that she sort of had people with albinism, like albino people, she sort of had them in mind and made a foundation. It was nice to see that she sort of catered to the major ends of the spectrum, like for the darkest, deepest skin tones and for the lightest, palest skin tones. She sort of has anything for you, so that was amazing. If you never normally find a foundation pale enough for you, you probably got a good chance of going in and being able to find some sort of match that's going to look good on your skin. And even if you are the darkest, deepest colour, you probably got a good chance of finding your colour as well, and whatever you are in between, I'm sure there will be a colour in the range for you. And I think she is bringing out more colours as well, which is amazing. So what I'm going to do today is, I think I'm going to mix the 2. I'm going to mix a tiny bit of this lighter one and mainly use a darker one. I've actually been liking using these with a brush rather than a beauty blender. I don't know why, I just like the way it goes on more. And what I will say about this is that it dries really fast, so I'll normally do normally I would go around and put dots all over my face and then blend it in, but with this I'll put like dots on my cheek, blend it in, chin, blend it in, like work on the different areas, because once I did sort of dot all over my face, and I found that I had really big like lines in my foundation, so be careful with that. You kind of have to work a bit fast. These do dry down, like they do oxidize a little bit, so if you're sort of in between shades and you don't know where to go for the lighter or the darker colour, I would go for the lighter, because then you're going to be able to, it's going to oxidize more to your skin tone. That's my skin there with no filter, and it really does like even out your skin tone and sort of make it, like you see these blemishes aren't as prominent, all the redness, yeah, so that is absolutely no filter on my skin there. This foundation is all I've been wearing recently, and I really do like it. I do have oily skin though, so I know that it's if you've got really dry skin, I don't know if I'd recommend it unless you sort of mix it with an oil or something. Like, I've not tried that yet, but yeah, it is a matte finish, so it's not like you can feel it on your skin, like it doesn't feel cakey, or it doesn't feel like uncomfortable at all, but it is like a matte finish, so if you're not really into that then it might not be for you. What I have next are the matchsticks. So these are both contour shades, one of them is suede and one of them is mocha. So this is the colour suede, and I honestly messed up with this because I thought this was going to be dark enough, but it's clearly not, and it's not cool toned enough to contour with. But at least now I have like a bronzer shade and a contour shade. So that is how much product you get in the matchsticks. So this is suede and this is mocha. Honestly, it's not, for the size of the tube you would think that the product would sort of go down to here, but they are tiny. But I've used this mocha shade probably about 10 times, and this, like, it's not really budged at all. It's still like the exact same, so when you're using it, I've seen a lot of people compare them to like the Kim Kardashian ones, and I think they run out a lot faster. I've not personally tried them myself, so I don't really know, I can't really compare, but yeah, I think it'll take a while to go through them, so I think they are worth your money if you're really into cream contour and highlighting. I do just have the two contour like bronzy shades, I don't have any highlighters or anything yet, just because I just wanted to try these out. I sort of got them when they first came out, so I had these for a while, so probably as like time goes on I'll probably collect more, because I'm like that as a person and I don't want. So I'm going to go in with mocha, which I have been loving. So what I'm going to do is, again, these are quite dry, so I'm going to go in and do like a line, blend it out, a line, like I'm going to work in sections rather than pin it all over my face because it might dry down too fast. So I'm going to go here first, and I'm going to start from the top of my ear and draw a line down like that, and then I'm going to go back and sort. And I've been using the Real Techniques sculpting brush with this because it's like a dense kabuki brush, but it is like that slanted shape, and then just sort of tapping over that line to blend it out and blending it up the way. That's one side with the contour stick and one side without it. I am going to go in with my concealer, obviously I've not done that yet, and sort of clean up underneath here because it's gone a little bit low down just with that big brush. The finished look with just the contour and the foundation. That is all the Fenty products I actually have. Again, that's me with no filter. As you can see, this has gone a little bit low down. I'm going to just conceal under here. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. Zoomed in. So yeah, as you can see, I've not really got any like visible pores or anything. It sort of does look like you are like photoshopped a little bit. So if you like that look, and maybe I'm just going to zoom you out. I'm going to get you out of my face. If you do like the look of flawless skin, then I think you will like this. The foundation is a medium to full cover. If you are a light, like a dewy light coverage sort of guy or gal, then probably not the best for you. But like your coverage and you like that sort of Instagram like flawless makeup, then this is probably like perfect for you. And yeah, like I said, you're probably going to find a good match to your colour as well, which is amazing. So I'm going to go and finish off the rest of my face. This is all my Fenty stuff, and then I will be right back and I'll give you my final thought. I kept everything else on the face sort of like minimal, bronzy, highlighted, because I feel like that is what the whole Fenty Beauty like line is about, is being like, can I say natural with a full coverage foundation? I don't think so. So yeah, my final thoughts on everything. The primer I love, but I don't think it's necessary if you have already got a primer that you love. It's nothing like groundbreaking, like amazing that you need in your life. The foundations, the colours are amazing. The olivey ones especially, I love that, especially. I love it with, like I said, the Bondi Sands Tan. If you use that, then it's a really good colour. Yeah, I like, if you have oily skin, like I said, it's really, really good. It stays on all day. I've been out with it and I've went like the whole day and I come back and my foundation still looks amazing. So it is really good for oily skin, for keeping your makeup on. If you have sort of issues with it, with your with your foundation sort of moving during the day, or like sliding off your face, then this is a really good foundation to have. Yeah, the contour sticks, again, nothing groundbreaking, nothing that you're like, oh my god, you need this in your life, but they are really good if you're into your cream contour, and if you're not, then it's not a necessity. So yeah, my favourite thing is definitely the foundation. I think that's the same with everyone's really loving the foundation so far, and so am I. I did want to pick up a couple of the highlighters, but like Trophy Wife would be far too goldy yellow on my skin tone, so there's no point in me getting that one. And all the other ones I sort of felt like I already had in my collection, so that's why I didn't pick any of them up. But as time goes on and they bring new stuff out and my bank account can replenish itself, then I will probably purchase some new things. So yeah, if you've got other stuff, then please let me know what your favourite things are in the comments. Overall, I love the line so far. I think what Rihanna's doing is amazing and I can't wait to see what she comes out with more. I think that the brand is really hyped up, but it's not for no reason. Like, do you know, when some brands are really overhyped and it's just because it's the name or the person that's coming out with the stuff. But to be honest, I think that this line is worth the hype, worth like the recognition and the praise for having so many different colours for so many different skin tones. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up before you leave, and please subscribe if you've not already. I would really, really, really appreciate it. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.